It had this magnetic effect for a lot of young filmmakers, that realization that you can make a film locally with not a lot of money.
That was the trajectory. You made something local because you wanted to be in Hollywood.
Rick wanted to just keep making his movies here, and I wanted to keep making my movies here, no matter what they were.
We had the locations all within an easy drive. Come back into town at night and party and have a good meal, and go back out and shoot the next day.
Ta-da!
Didn't need to do all that. That was
Welcome to Whataburger Wednesday,
startled me.
episode 23.
Oh, like Jordan.
Yeah, episode 23. And
Jordan's a basketball player.
today we have a new crew member. His name is Lucas from Corpus Christi, graduate from the New York Film Academy.
Oh, dang.
So,
you got it right.
and he helped us with the show today for the first time. When he walked into the station, I thought that it was Richard Linklater. And I was like, hey, Ricardo. But it turned out to be Lucas. So, anyway, tonight we had Mike Blizzard. We had Allison and Laura, and they did a great job on the show, and they taught you guys that you can do it. You can make it happen. So all you got to do is do it. It's that simple. So anyway, so that's all I got. It was a great show. Everything looked really cool, and we miss Zoe. Zoe's not here tonight. So, but hopefully maybe she'll be here next week. So anyway, you guys talk. I'm going to eat.
So the movie that they made was called also starring Austin, right?
Yeah, we saw it, me, you, and Aline.
Was it a premiere? Was it the premiere that we went to?
We
It
went
wasn't,
to
right? They like
third screening.
okay. Yeah, I like that movie. It was really good.
Third screening.
She brought up she brought up a point that the editing is really what made that movie, and I totally agree. There was a lot of really good editing, especially because they had I think they said it was 150 movies that they had to go through and just like find clips to use in the movie. And I think some they might have found online, but like it's still a heck like a lot of work for the editor. Yeah,
that's
a lot of time.
That's
Yeah,
like documentaries are editors like form.
yeah.
In filmmaking, like the editor makes or breaks a documentary.
Yeah.
A director can be there the whole time, but you gotta have a really beautiful cut of a documentary for anyone to be totally engaged. Sure.
Yeah, and it's crazy when you start getting into like how much else there is into it, because it's not just like, oh, it's a good visual shot here, a good shot here.
Yeah.
It's like if you're telling a story, like there has to be a good music underneath it, a good like rise, suspense. It's yeah. So props to the editor of that film. I don't remember. They said what her name is, but
Cadwell. I might be incorrect. I'll ask Mike later. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name.
what were you about to say, Lucas?
Well, just full disclosure, like I've been in Austin now for about a month,
Wow.
and so I'm just not terribly familiar with Austin,
That's
and so I have to check out the film. I haven't seen it, and I mean the trailer is fantastic, but just from looking at the trailer alone, it looks like it has incredible incredible music. And I've seen more than half of the films that they in the trailer alone and so I know that it's something that would be really eye-opening for me especially.
I think when I walked out of the movie theater with me, Sabby, and Aline and G, when we're done with the screening, it just made when you're done with the film, you feel like I can do it. I can make a film, whether it's a documentary, a short, whatever. Like you walk out of the theater, you're like, I can do that.
It's empowering.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make it. I'll bleep that out. Sorry, but like it's just a very like a manifesto film. Like all these filmmakers made films with little to no money, some big budget, some not big budget, but they made something and they're remembered. Like, people are still watching Office Space, Dazed and Confused, Slacker.
I think the shots that specifically stood out to me were the ones from when they started talking about the Texas Chainsaw
Dude,
Massacre.
that movie is so powerful.
That movie has a lot of interesting shots,
I was showing clips to G, and he saw it when it came out, right?
Yeah.
He saw it when it came out. I saw it, when I was younger, but like to see that film when it came out in the theater, the hysteria. I still remember that scene where he picks up the girl and it's the meat hook.
Mm-hmm.
Like that scene gets me every time.
Did y'all get your shakes?
Not yet.
Not yet.
What kind did y'all have?
Vanilla and chocolate.
Vanilla and chocolate.
Yeah.
What size?
Large. Large because y'all are making me wait.
I think it was small or something, yeah. Small, medium, large.
But
Anything between.
I remember when it came out, Texas Chainsaw
I
Massacre.
think it's over there.
I remember
Too small.
I remember it was so scary. I don't like scary movies. I'll watch them sometimes, but I just don't like scary movies because I don't know. That's just Chainsaw Massacre was terrible. Oh man,
Not a terrible film. It was just so scary that it grabbed
that was terrible for
people's
me because it's scary. So yeah, it scared me. That and Phantasm, that was scary also.
Phantasm scared the crap out of me. That little thing that followed.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it in 2000 or 2001 when I was a kid. And I remember my little brother's dad, he was my stepdad at the time. He had a big surround system, and we watched it full blast on the surround system, and just all the little eerie little stuff in the back that the old man in the film, that guy just looks creepy. You don't even have to. He doesn't even have to act. He just shows up.
See, now
on
you
the
just
camera.
brought that back.
You own it on
Yeah.
DVD. You act like you never.
Yeah, there's a scene where, anyway, you gotta watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's an amazing film.
Man, you gotta say something. You haven't said
Yeah.
anything.
I've been talking.
Oh, okay.
I'm just chiming in.
I'm doing it!
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
All right,
doing it!
I'm not informed on this conversation. I haven't watched any of this. I need
Oh,
to.
you gotta watch it.
I'll be the
So what
audience member
offset
that
films
watches.
have you seen?
Man, I don't know. You'd have to give me a list of awesome films. I'm
No, I-
probably the
I-
worst film student.
I definitely understand. No, I definitely understand exactly where you're coming from because, I'm 22. So when I talk to people that have been doing film for a long time, that are like in their 30s, 40s, they sometimes bring up obscure films that everyone has apparently everyone has seen.
I wasn't alive.
Yeah,
What?
older movies
you haven't seen Seventh Seal?
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, see, stuff like that. Because I was born in '96. So any movies before that, I have to make an active choice to go back and find them and look at them.
My watch list is 200, 250 movies.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
All right, kids, that's it. We're gonna close it up now because we've been on for about 30 minutes. So, awesome. I get the other one. Thank you very much.
I'll do vanilla.
All right, kids, have fun. Please watch next week and keep making films.
Yeah, make films. And thank you, Mike, Laura, and Allison.
Lucas gets to do the W.
It's not LA, New York, because it's not set there. Remember, I want to be in Austin.
We write what we live, and we live what we write. Is that wrong?
It was weird growing up here and then trying to shoot a movie here because all of my friends were extras and they were all watching.
And I think that's what I love about Austin. It's just the people and the energy. And people work to live here. They don't live here to work.
I think they're each tremendously enjoyable. You can see the collective passion for cinema just oozing out of these films.
It's fun to just shoot in your backyard.